Don't forget, you only have a few more days to pick up the Prime Welcome to the Rebellion shirt from 9line Apparel. Link is in the top of the description and in the pinned comment. Transformers issue number 20, and look at this cover. You have Megatron towering over a scared Starscream. This is quite the issue. Let's get into it. We are back in Seattle. Last issue, we had like an origin story for Megatron, but he has returned. He's missing an arm, he's missing his eyes. He's not at 100%, but he's kind of stopped the civil war between the Decepticons, and he's about to take his leadership role yet again. Soundwave says the Autobots are getting away, and Megatron's like, just let him go for now. We got some other stuff to do. And immediately, Astrotrain in his train form smashes Megatron. Remember, leading up to this issue, all Astrotrain wanted to do was fight and kill Megatron. Soundwave is running to help Megatron, and Megatron's like, nah, Soundwave, it's all good. He challenged me to a fight. That's how we do things around here. You can see like the wrecker ball like come out of Megatron. Prime's got the axe. It's so cool that they're using this. Astrotrain kicks him in the face, punches him, and Megatron's like, is that really it? That's all you got, Astrotrain? Now it's my turn. Knees him. Megatron's only got one arm. Knocks him down, and he just calls him weak and naive. Naive to think that there is justice in your life. Picks him up with one arm and throws him overboard. This whole issue just shows the power of Megatron, right? And why he's the leader. He's like, there's no justice here for you. There's only strength. And I am the definition of strength. Throws Astrotrain over the building, then jumps down and puts his foot on his face. And he's like, fine, just kill me, get it over with. And he goes, no, I still have some use for you. We then go to the military base where they're holding Ultra Magnus. And a soldier and a chaplain are having a conversation about what they're seeing, what's going on. The soldier then hands the chaplain a Bible, says, here you go. He goes, will you pray for us? Or will you pray for me? And he says, I don't do that anymore. That part of me is long gone, while staring at Ultra Magnus. I kind of like this. You guys know me. I love when they add like religious tones to stories and things like that. So I'd like to see where this is going, how this man lost his faith. Was it because of the Transformers that he doesn't want to read his Bible, that he doesn't want to pray for people anymore? I hope we dive into that a little bit further. Or maybe it was just something like, because of these people, these aliens, I don't have any faith anymore. I don't believe in it. Maybe that's all it was. We then get back to the arc where Spike and Optimus Prime are just having a moment here. Prime is like a little worried. He goes, our forces are spread thin. Megatron has returned. We got to build up our defenses. And Spike is like, you're the only family I have. Where did my dad go? And Prime is trying to explain to him that he entered the Matrix, that he's in the Hall of the Primes and a resting place, and I don't know how to talk to them. He's like, can you try to talk to my dad? He goes, Spike, I'm not sure. I don't know how to do that. And he goes, I figured, but I was just hoping. He goes, I know, Spike. I know. And for that, I am sorry. Optimus Prime is wrestling with himself. He's just like, the Decepticons are stronger than ever. I'm dealing with anger that I don't know where it's from. There's darkness inside of me. And Spike is like, do you ever see sunsets on Cybertron? Look how beautiful this is. Look, there's got to be a sunrise at some point. It's not always going to be dark. You know, you're going to get through the storm, Optimus. Trust me. Optimus then looks over and you can see that Jetfire has been found and they brought him back to the base. And who brings Jetfire back? Well, it's the Aerialbots. This is awesome. This is the Autobots version of a combiner. It's like Devastator and Bruticus, but they're all planes. Spike runs in, is like, they're all planes. And then we get the line from Beachcomber. I feel the need for speed. And Prime begins to explain they were created long ago to help with the Decepticon air power, and he introduces them. You got air raid, fireflight, skydive, slingshot, you know? And he's like, I had them built for war, but they have the softest sparks of all the Autobots. That's right, like they don't like fighting. They're more like beachcombers way. Optimus Prime is happy to see them, starts to explain what's going on. And they're like, we're here for you, Prime, we're here for you. They got this big group hug going on, you know, and it's kind of a cool moment. It's a cool moment. We then get back to Cybertron, where Cliffjumper's just kind of sitting there, and they're like, what are you looking at? The new guy, Shredhead, is there, a combination of all his friends. He's like, man, I'm worried about my friends back home. You know, like, I don't know what's going on. I hope they're okay. And Shredhead's like, man, what are we waiting for, man? Let's go. Let's go see them. I'm Shredhead, man. I'm the guy. This new Autobot is just like, he's the one. He's like, I'm going to take care of you. Don't worry. Let's go back and check in on him. We then get back with the Decepticons, where Megatron is like, hey, I've been hiding raw materials forever underneath these beacons, the beacon of the Ancient. And they ask the Ancient, and we get this shot of Omega Supreme just kind of flying out into space. And they're like, do you think they'll ever come back? He's like, man, I don't know, but we're on our own. We got to take care of it. And then Megatron calls for Starscream. And you could see Bruticus, a part of Bruticus and Devastator, they got Starscream. His lower half has been ripped off. Starscream is begging for mercy. You know, he's like, I just was trying to do what you would do, you know? And they open up this chair, and he's like, put him in this chair. It looks like a torture device. And Megatron's like, Starscream, just stop. There's no need to embarrass yourself. Just trust me. Put him in the chair. Starscream is screaming that he doesn't want to die. The machine kicks in and restores my man Starscream back to normal. He says, I'm brand new. He's full of power. He's back to normal. I love to see it. Man, this guy has had a journey. Starscream has had a journey. The leader, he was killed by Soundwave. He's brought back. He found his own army, fought Soundwave, was ripped in half, and now he's back. He's thanking Megatron. He goes, I'm so glad you're feeling better. And then Megatron just kicks him in the face. He goes, now your punishment shall begin. And Megatron just beats the living snot out of Starscream. Megatron, one arm, no eyes, saying, this is your punishment. Starscream's like, please, no. And Megatron is just pounding him. And then he's like, all right, bring Astrotrain over here. He goes, I wanted you to be a part of this new revolution, this beautiful planet, Astrotrain, but it's clear that you're unable to join us. But don't worry, I found good use for you. This is where it shows how evil and controlling Megatron is, especially over my man Starscream. He transforms in his gun mode, and he's like, this is target practice. He goes, how long has it been since you held me in your hand, Starscream, where I proved to you that I've got power over you? And he goes, you exist solely to execute my will. And Starscream was like pleading, low, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. He goes, nope, you exist solely to execute my will. Oh man, this is awesome. Starscream pulls the trigger and blasts his friend Astrotrain. Soundwave's like, you know, you're not as powerful as you are right now. You're not at 100, so you need to shoot him again. And Megatron's like, do it, Starscream. You gotta do it. Starscream pulls the trigger and just erases Astrotrain from existence. Megatron then says, prepare yourselves, Autobots. I'm coming to make myself whole. Oh my goodness. Megatron, Starscream. The relationship is back. He keeps Starscream around as like his number 2 for some reason. You know, I guess because he understands how important Starscream is. Maybe because he could just constantly bully him, control him. Maybe he knows that Starscream will do whatever he says, even though the entire time Starscream's just like, I want to lead. I want to be the leader. But for some reason, this is such a unique relationship. That's why I love it. I love it. And what do you guys think? Look at these awesome covers. As I give you my thought, these things just get better and better. And I can't wait to get to the next one because the Autobots are not doing well. And Megatron is back. This issue just clearly showed how powerful Megatron is. So I guess he's coming back to rip that arm off Optimus Prime and get that back. He's got Starscream back as his executioner. Soundwave is there. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. And I can't wait. I'm here for it. Anyway, this is Jay. Make sure you get your Prime shirt from Nine Line, and we'll see you in the next one.